Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric. Somewhere in that camper is my wife Marissa. We are in the middle of a 2,000-mile round trip journey from the US border down to Cabo San Lucas in that 4x4 truck camper behind us. We're over 80% of the way to Cabo San Lucas, and today we're taking to an area that is going to become the next Cabo, Cerritos. We have a quick stop in Todos Santos where we're gonna see a whole bunch of rigs that you guys might recognize from fellow Instagram channels, YouTube channels, and stuff like that, so stick around.
What's up? Whitewater? Or just like
whitewater rated.
Nice. That's what I want to get after being in Colorado last summer.
Oh yeah.
They call them duckies. Yeah, that's a lot of storage.
Yep, and then the spare jacks. So notice the front jacks aren't on there, so these are our front jacks down here too. Okay. So just gets them out of the way, but we still have them in case we got to take the camper off.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys treat your jacks, but when you break down or you get stuck somewhere, it's nice having the ability to take the camper off so that you could just use a truck or whatever.
So I tucked mine behind my boxes because mine aren't as nicely integrated as yours.
Yep.
When I have the boxes off the truck, I put the jack behind it, and then I have some D-rings, ratchet straps, and some blocks to keep it off of the actual flat deck so that it's not getting its butt kicked.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's critical to have those so that if you need to take that camper off, you can.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So the side storage, external storage is all pretty packed, but I mean, it's a good use for us, and we've been doing it for like a year and a half now, and we've kind of moved things around, and this is like the pared down minimum of like everything that we would want, so we could do the media business, we could travel full-time in comfort, and you know, even the solar, we have 800 watts of expandable solar, that all slides into the garage, you know. Sweet. So that's actually a recent addition we just did.
Can't have enough solar.
No. Different. So this was kind of a prototype too. I'll turn the lights on in here so we got some more light. A little messy.
It's all right. It means it's lived in.
Yeah. So this is kind of like a functional workspace where these chairs are just free floating, and you pull them out, and now you have like a full desk set up right here. So I was gonna set this up PlayStation because I'm on vacation. Do some sim racing. I got the sim wheel here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm totally just gonna be playing race car games here. But yeah, this would be like our desk. You know, we have monitors, keyboards, everything here. This sick. All comes back out, so this will fold out like more traditional dinette. And it just like for, you know, content creators, for people that are digital nomads, I think is how they market it.
Yeah.
You know, just a ton of space and counter space, but still
stand, kitty.
Very easy. Oh, he's okay.
Oh, okay.
But still very easy to like live and work out of.
That's sick.
Because we were definitely, when we built this or when we got it was like work first, living second.
Okay.
Kind of does it all really well.
Yeah.
Is how we did it. So this is their command center, which is.
Bye guys. See you tomorrow.
Later. Thank you.
See you tomorrow. She's leaving, folks. She's leaving. Marissa's headed to a Mercado, aka a grocery store down here. We just got done hanging out with Deidre and Reyes. Got to meet Mike from Drive the Globe, and then another group, Flood something Adventures, which is a Stuart Stevens setup similar to Mike's Drive the Globe rig. And they invited us to come back and hang out for Christmas Day with them. Today's Christmas Eve, and we're headed down to Cerritos. Still got to check into our campground. Still got to go get some drinks for happy hour at Shakas Cantina. And then, I guess, get settled in. Supposedly the waves are ripping out at the ocean. If you caught it on the news that the Santa Monica Pier like fell apart and floated into the ocean, that same storm system is now making its way down here, creating some massive swells. So supposedly they were talking about like 15-foot waves. And so tomorrow morning we're gonna check that out. But yeah, I'm just kind of diarrheaing of the mouth right now.
Hang on. We have a serious mess in here.
Of what?
Because the Controy bottle was left open and fell off the counter, and that's a sugary alcohol, and it's everywhere on the ground. I don't even know what that
Open windows. Crisis averted in there. Marissa accidentally left something on the counter, spilt all over the ground. Now we're ready to go into our favorite Baja bar.
We got the Grinch.
I'm ready for Christmas at Shakas.
It's a very fitting costume for her at times.
Hey.
So Shakas is our favorite bar in Baja because 3 years ago when we broke down, we didn't break down here, but we did a lot of our post-breakdown recovery here. We were here for about a month, living outside of our friend's house and outside of this bar. So let's take you guys inside.
Got tamale special today.
Oh yeah?
Tamales, pork, the red one and the green one.
Cool.
Nice.
Tamale special.
Hell yeah.
And then we're closing at 6.
I know, that's why we came in. We're like, and you're not open tomorrow.
You can park here if you need to.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, there'll be times where we'll be taking you up on that. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
would do.
Sometimes a little hard to keep up.
You guys are probably running a semi-skeleton crew today compared to normal because of the Christmas Eve, or normal group of people?
There's normally 2 bartenders, so but yeah.
You're a one-woman
it's
army.
not that busy, so it's good.
Well, yeah, come down.
What made you want to leave Canada?
I love it here. I've been coming here for 14 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a hard place to not fall in
And
love
then
with.
bought land like 9 years ago, and then another one 3 years ago.
Nice. Those are things we wish we did. So we closed down the bar. Last one's here, Christmas Eve. They close at 6, but we want to get in for happy hour. Now we're all loosey-goosey and we're gonna get our way back to our new campground for the night. For 3 nights. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Almost fell. I know it's probably past Christmas where you are, but today here it is Christmas morning. So Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank you for being here. We are staying at Camp Cerritos for 3 days. Somebody in our last video asked, are you guys staying at campgrounds or paid beach camping all season? And that's a great question. Kind of tough to answer. We want to be able to stay in more free places, but over time there's become less and less free camping unless you're willing to just sleep on a street. So we're here at Camp Cerritos and just kind of checking the whole place out. I'm stoked for a fresh shower. Excited to check out their palapa setup here that Marissa's already exploring. In this palapa area, they've got a pretty sweet setup. So if you were just a tent camper, you could have an outdoor cooktop, you could have a sink, or if you just don't want to do those things in your camper, which I don't know why, but if you were tent camping, those would be invaluable. Go do a bathroom check here, see how they look. What do we got? Baño?
This is the baño. It reminds me of our Jersey house, beautiful Dieffenbachias.
Or reminds me of our house in New Jersey because there's a real toilet. We were told that they're in the process of rectifying an issue with the showers, but should be able to get a nice hot shower in today and feel nice and fresh for Christmas. So I'm being forced to make an egg white frittata this morning for Christmas breakfast because we have too many liquid egg whites and they're clogging up the fridge. So let's make that. Marissa's already prep cooked the vegetables and sausages for this egg white frittata. She doesn't want a frittata, just scrambled eggs with the veggies and the sausage, so I'll make that after for her. Got a ton of bacon grease in this pan for this frittata so that we just hopefully float everything. Makes it super easy to peel out and flip over because I'm worried it's gonna fall apart. This is going to be a 10 out of 10 failure on the ability to flip this proposed frittata thing. I think it's going to end up, I don't know what's going to happen. It's sticking already. That's one of the challenges of cast iron is eggs in general, but then egg whites especially, like you're pissing upstream without a paddle. Alright, well, now we're doing just an egg white scramble because that didn't work good at all. If I were on a diet, this might be appealing, but since I'm not, this is gonna suck. Yep, they're egg whites. Well, after eating my keto-approved meal here, I think we're headed down to the beach, which is really why this whole area of Cerritos has become populated. Is the surf here is awesome, and the beach itself is one of the more flat and like family-friendly kind of beaches, but because there's this strong storm system moving through, apparently the waves are going to be 10 to 15 foot. So I've never seen that before, at least not here. If you're new around here, you might not have seen the video where we helped paint Cerritos Beach Dog. That was 2 years ago when we were down here. Eamon and Beck and some local guys started a dog rescue down here that's also doubles as a coffee shop. And so yeah, I got to do that with a bunch of other van life nomads. We're pulling up to the beach now. The waves are huge and there are a ton of people here to look at them. Wow, they're massive. Waves were not quite as cool as I had hoped they would be. Not good for surfers. Barely even impressive other than on the drone. Now we're headed for our Christmas nomad dinner.
Okay, be right out of there.
Shoot. You'll get the fuck off there and get out of there. I'll come back with cheese. I have water. Tongs. That's what.
Oh, what is that?
That's a puff pastry, onion,
God,
cheese.
damn it, that looks good.
Kim, what do we got here?
Okay, we have freshly baked sourdough bread. We have onion tart puff pastries with some compound butter.
Ooh.
And we have a nice, beautiful fresh green salad with beautiful avocados. We have sweet potatoes with artichokes and sun-dried tomatoes and feta. And let's look what's that. Baked potatoes, cheese and bacon and sour cream.
What about these? We still got shrimp over here.
Oh, and we have shrimp that is delicious. Bacon or prosciutto wrap?
Prosciutto, yeah.
Prosciutto wrapped with basil. Delicious.
And a balsamic glaze on top of it.
Wonderful.
Okay, now we're walking over there.
Okay, so over here.
This looks fantastic.
Good morning, we're back here at Camp Cerritos. Got a fly in my face. And we had an awesome Christmas day with Drive the Globe and Exploring Still Connected, the floods. We met Bert. I don't know if you know Bert, but he's a van guy who does a Floby haircut on YouTube. It was a hilariously great video. Today we are just gonna be doing some computer work for the morning. We got some actual job stuff to pertain to or to handle. We got Destination Adventure down here on the TV behind Marissa's bum. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I think his content is just super well done, and when I watch his videos, I'm trying to like reverse engineer and figure out how does he make them so great. And then hopefully this afternoon, back to the beach. So we decided to skip the beach and just hang out here at the campground. It was more of a walk than we wanted to after spending 4 hours staring at our computers working hard. And the sun is beautiful and shining here. We wanted to show you some of the different kinds of vegetation that grow here in Baja California, some of which are preserved and you're not allowed to move without special permits. You definitely cannot remove them from your property. There's a series of cacti. So this one is an Oregon pipe, and then that one is a cardone. I know that one's protected. I believe that one's also protected. And then some other plant life that's in here is also protected, but they're not cactus. I couldn't identify what kind of tree or plant that was that's also, I believe, protected. But as you guys know, one of the very important things of any campground when we're down here in Baja is how good are the showers? How hot is the water? What's the water pressure like? We're gonna go check these showers out now. These are pretty sweet in here. So it's an open rooftop, open air setup. Someone might be able to watch you in there who happens to be the camp host, but she's only gonna see my head. So we'll pick up the camera afterwards and let you guys know how good the temperature was and how good the pressure was. So I left Marissa down there to do all the things that takes longer for a woman when it comes to a shower. But shower pressure, 9 out of 10. Shower temperature, also 9 out of 10. Would have been 10 out of 10 if I was able to physically burn myself with the hot water, but it wasn't quite there. But it was darn close.
Sunset.
So I'm using my iPhone because the GoPro died, so I apologize if the quality's worse. But I'm making my little plate of white rice here with some pork tenderloin, and the sunset outside is insane.
It's absolutely spectacular, you guys. Take a look at this.
Marissa's really insistent about this cabbage, pickled kind of, or caramelized onion cabbage, she's calling it. She's claiming it's her favorite part of the whole dish. Ah, if I could only get a forkful. It is super good. No question about it. Not nearly as good as the sunset, though. The Baja sunsets have been on point lately.
Do the pork with the onion and...
Yeah, I'm gonna do a forkful. Pork, rice, cabbage, everything.
You're not usually a cabbage eater, so when you say that you like cabbage, you know it's tasty.
Look at this cat. Look at this cat. He's pawing at the meat on the table. You didn't want to try and get it?
Wow, the sunset behind him in the camera. Look at this in the camera.
Pardon the streaky windows, but it's very dusty and dirty down here. So I gave the camper a little rinse off today, but it's an uphill battle trying to keep the windows clean around here. So last night we just kind of hung out after that sunset and watched some TV, went to bed. Standard issue Cummins camper evening. I don't really film that stuff. I don't know if you guys want to watch us just laying in bed watching YouTube, but this morning we're getting up and we're not really gatekeepers here in terms of information we tell you about what we're doing with our life, but we might go look at some properties today. So we'll let you guys know how that goes, but we'll pick you guys up soon with another adventure from here in Baja California. Sir, bye.